I've probably energy modeled over 2,000 homes on Cape Cod over those last 10 years. I also took on the venture of building my own home, new construction in 2018 in Yarmouthport, and then 2 years after that, I built a slightly detached two-car garage with in-law suite for my mother. So that was
an early ADU.
Yes.
An early ADU.
So that was quite the learning experience.
Okay.
And doing that along with helping builders do all these energy models has really taught me the importance of being able to build on a reasonable budget and build so that the home performs properly. And that can be the tricky piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how long ago I started working with home energy raters, but it's been a long time now. And one of the things I appreciate about working with your firm is that they are watching, the budget, if you will, saying, we need to meet this energy code, and based on your building and your orientation, et cetera, this is how you can get the most energy rating for the least amount of budget and still do it properly. And that's one of the things I really appreciate working with your firm, and that you're not afraid to call me up and said, why are you using this window? If you use this window, we can change all these other things, and it's going to make a big difference. I appreciate that. I've always appreciated your feedback. Obviously, you and I have met many times and talked on the phone a bunch, and I always appreciate your candor and the way you get to the point and say, what are you trying to do? This is how I think we should do it. Here's why. And I really appreciate the fact that you always explain it. That's why I decided to have you come in today, and I think everybody's going to learn a lot. I know I'm sure going to learn a few new things, right? Because I'm always learning, and especially about energy rating, where the codes are changing, and they just changed, and they changed them back, and we're going to get into that. So 2013, you started working for Home Energy Raters. You've been there ever since. What's that, 12 years now?
Yep.
And obviously you like it.
Yeah.
And so tell us about what you currently do, and then we're going to get into all things energy code.
Yeah. Most of my work nowadays is not doing very much testing. It's generally working with the builders on the front end, and now that even like the architects and engineers in multifamily projects, so that we can design these buildings to have all the equipment they need, the ERVs, the right heat pumps, the right heating hot water equipment, so that we meet this new energy code, which can be a challenge, but then at the same time, making sure that the building's going to function properly.
Yeah, it's one thing to meet the code, it's another thing to make it so people want to live there.
Exactly, and I've come
Minor
for
point.
good indoor air quality.